They're exaggerating about things that they just want the people that they're angry with, the people they don't like anymore, the people that don't like them. Well, I won't even say people don't like them. When a person puts you out of their reach, this is what causes people to want to harm other people, because they really admire the person who is saying, no, I don't want you around me. Something's wrong. You're not stable. Something's wrong with you. Or you're...
Are you talking about me motivating you to win and that conversation we had? That disagreement that we had? Is that who you're talking about? Is that what you're talking about? Because if it is, I kind of suspect it is, but let me be clear. I didn't make up anything. I did not make up anything. In my very first video, I laid it out. I told it just the way it happened. I'm not lying. I just wish, the only thing I wish I would have recorded you while you were in action. I just wish I would have, or my witness, I wish one of us would have recorded you, because the proof is in the pudding. Right now, it's just your word against my word. But no, I think I told the story exactly the way it happened. I didn't add anything to it. I didn't take anything away.
You're being a little too pushy, and I'm just right. So
no, I pushed. No. Don't get it twisted. You didn't push me away. You didn't push me away. I pushed you away because I unsubscribed to your channel right after I hung up. Well, I didn't hang up. She hung up on me. She said everything she wanted to say. Now, this is a woman who's supposed to be so well versed, got books out. I mean, writing books, you know, supposed to be so knowledgeable of the Bible, supposed to have her attitude in check. But not that day. Not that day, ma'am. Because nobody would believe the things that you said as a woman of God. Nobody would believe me. But if I had recorded it, I would have had that evidence to prove my point.
They end up doing number 7, that God hates. A person who stirs up conflict.
Why are you acting like you're the expert on what God hates? God hates sin. You can't isolate Proverbs. What chapter she come from? 6. The 7 things that God hates. Oh, okay. What? Proverbs 6 and 16. Okay. You can't isolate that. God hates sin, period. And guess what else? God did something about it. Okay? God did something about it. So you can just quit trying to over-dramatize the 7 things God hates. God, the price has already been paid. You're all the way back in the Old Testament. You know, there's a lot of proverbs that we can live by and that are profitable for today. Dispensational truths that we can live by. Yeah, absolutely. But we know what you're trying to do. You're trying to bring a fear and condemnation against people, innocent people. Okay, and you're out of context.
Division in a community. Oh, brothers and sisters, we must understand, stirring up strife.
Well, yeah, I'm stirring up some strife. I'm putting these people on blast, including you, and you're my role model. Not my role model, but you are my model. No, never my role model. You are my model, because it was you motivating you to win. You were the very reason. You were the main motivator. You were the motivating factor in why I started my channel in the first place. It took me 7 years, but I finally did it. But just know that my channel is dedicated to you. Now, yes, I've exposed other people and going to expose some more. You call it what? Slander? I mean, what spirit are you under that you don't want people that's teaching lies and heresies to be exposed? Well, where are you coming from? Whose side are you on? Well, we know that you got 2,500 videos and not one of those videos has the right gospel. So we know that. You make me wonder about you, girl.
A mess. That's what we see all over YouTube. And I give you this as a warning, brother and sister. There is a fine line between a simple, open rebuke and using your channel to become nothing but scandal.
Well, that's my channel, okay? And I promise you that it's not scandalous. Just because you're on my channel and I have a whole lot of videos about you, okay? Because I just want to warn others. Well, for what it's worth. I want people to have something else to grab from. You just want to be the only person talking, and you show it every day when you get up here, get in your chat. You want to be the only one talking, and all your moderators, all they can do is repeat after you. Everything you say, all they do is repeat after you. And they cannot bring correction. They cannot explain the Bible. I mean, to me, this is really sad for you to have these moderators and they cannot, rightly divide when a person gets in the chat, and they have a legitimate question. Your moderators are not allowed to bring correction, but they have to just get rid of them. But yet, you got something to say about my channel? No, you don't have a leg to stand on. And I know that you throwing shade on my channel. And that's you won't call me by name because in doing so, some of these people that's on your channel, they're going to come and check me out and find out what I'm talking about. So you won't call me by name. You won't call my channel out of fear. But yet you know how to twist your words and make your target. And I get it loud and clear. I know who you're talking about. I know I'm one of the people you're talking about. Okay? And because you know what? I have more videos about you than anybody else. I mean, a lot of people did videos about you, but they moved on. But I decided to stay because there's work over here concerning you. I'm not going to let you continue without putting up an argument and giving the people something else to draw from. It's not going to be about just your mouth. You've been ruling and reigning for 8 years. And nobody has really, I would say, really challenged you until I came along. And I'm still here. You want to go eight more years? We'll go 8 more years because I'm not going to let up until you get your doctrine right. You're not going to send these masses to hell listening to you, following you on my watch. No, I got something to say about it. God has a plan. Okay? God has a plan. And you're not going to rule. And at the end of the day, we really hope that you get it. That you get it right. That you get your doctrine right. That's what we really hope. We're not trying to do tick for tack over here. And we definitely are not operating under the spirit of hate like you suggest. No, we really want you to get your doctrine right. That's all. And the first thing you can get right is your plan of salvation. God's plan of salvation, not your plan. God's plan of salvation. You don't get to decide if people are worthy to go to heaven or not. You don't get to decide. If you want to judge somebody because of like you just judged this girl, let's go there.
Oh, you messing with something. You are actually indulging
You
in these
you
things.
started
that God
it.
hate. Lying, exaggerating, and something.
Lying. Well, earlier in this video, she said that she used to be a pathetic liar. And I would have to agree, because she still has a residue of lying even right now as we speak. She just found a more clever way of twisting things around to make it fit. But it's fabricated. She's still lying. Just like she told us, and she's got that, you know what? I could start with that video, that little short. You got a short out about that, the mall situation. Now, you should have taken that video down, because that video is misleading. So could we call that lying? Because you canceled the program. Didn't you cancel the program? You said you weren't going to be raising no money. But no, she didn't cancel. She didn't take the video down. She's got 2 videos. She didn't take neither one of them down, because she got up here on her platform and, oh, I'm not doing that. I changed my mind. I'm not going to be raising any money for that office space, for that space, for my that shop, so I can make my soaps. I'm not going to be doing that, so I changed my mind. I decided not to do that. And but yes, she still got the video up. Is that lying? Is that misleading? So let's just say somebody who is not aware of the fact that she canceled that, they just may be a newcomer, excuse me, and they may not be aware that this whole thing has been canceled. So they go to her website, they make this huge donation so that she can get her building. And she lied and said that the people confronted her, or not confronted her, the people approached her. The people, 2 people approached her about getting that store in their mall. And that didn't even sound right. It just didn't sound right. First of all, when somebody approaches you or anybody, and they give you a proposition, and they say, hey, we really want you here in this, to have a store here to make your soaps and blah, blah, blah. In some kind of way, they got some kind of provision, some kind of deal they want to give you. But it just sounds like she approached them. I believe she went to the mall. She was looking for an open space. She was looking for some space so that she could, because she already, she's been trying to get her store in a mall for the longest. Y'all know that. Y'all know that. And so she probably was browsing around in that mall, and she probably saw that space, and she went to the people in charge, and she asked and questioned them about that space, and they told her what they needed. That's what I believe happened. But she starts the story off with, I was approached. And she has the videos, and she never took the videos down. So she's still wanting those donations, but in a roundabout, twisted way. Because when people think, oh, I'm giving a donation so she can get her store, get that space, and get the sign that, everything she needs. Well, that's what they're thinking. But they don't know that you're just giving a donation, and that donation may go anywhere. So it's just a lot of trickery, and she's just being hypocritical. Once again, she's just being hypocritical. That's all. She's just a hypocrite.
These friends should not be spoken. It was given to you in confidence, and now you out here wreaking all this dirty laundry on.
Well, I could say that about you. Didn't you speak to people in private about certain matters, and then you went on to talking about it on your channel? But it was done in confidence. Everything was said in confidence and privacy. And what did you do? Came, got on your channel, and did a video about it. Gave us every little detail. You're just being a hypocrite, motivating you to win. You're being a hypocrite.
Friend, that's evil. That's when I
Okay, so you're evil then. Okay, so you're evil.
Evil.
Yeah, right. So point the finger at yourself because you've done it time and time again. What about Lindsay? Oh my goodness, this girl, the whole time she was interviewing, she talked this young lady into coming on her channel because that's what she does. She talked this young lady. She said, okay, now we've gotten you. I've already schooled you on pants, yoga pants, and that you're going to be judged and blah, blah, blah. So now can I get you to come on my channel and talk about how you no longer are going to be wearing yoga pants? Can I get you to come on my channel? And the poor girl got on your channel and you pretty much control the whole interview. And the girl's looking at you and like she got this video about the eyes don't lie. Well, we saw Lindsay's eye and we read Lindsay loud and clear. And Lindsay looked the whole time you was interviewing her. Lindsay looked like a deer in headlights. Her eyes were bucked the whole time. Y'all go get the video. I'm not lying. Go get the video. And I bet you one thing. I bet you Lindsay got lost and got away from you. I bet you that. She don't talk about Lindsay no more. Because Lindsay got the heads up real quick. I bet when she walked away from that conversation and that video recording, I bet you Lindsay was like, that lady is crazy. I'm getting away from her. And that's exactly what she did.
It's evil. Yes, and yes. It's evil. So what I see here in the seven things that God hates, look at this, friends. Most of these, or several of these, have to do with what's coming out your mouth.
Right.
So that tells us that we all daily are checking ourselves.
No, you're not.
The flesh is no joke.
No, you're not.
Yield to the
just like you went down there to that church messing with that couple. Okay? Where was all of this talk then? You don't practice what you preach. And you think that just because the video is up, you think people forget. I didn't forget. I didn't forget how you went down there and stirred up some strife between that man and his wife. I didn't forget. And you never took the video down either. Troublemaker. That's what you are, a troublemaker.
Flesh. It will have you out here wreaking havoc with that mouth everywhere you go.
Yeah.
And your channel will become nothing but scandal. And
I guarantee you people are learning from my channel. I guarantee you that. People are learning because I'm giving them some good nuggets, and I'm going to keep on doing what I'm doing because I feel like I have the freedoms in Christ to do so.
And friend, I'm telling you, you're teeter-tottering with something dangerous. You think you're exposing everybody? You're trying to tell everybody, yeah, so-and-so, she evil. He this, he that. No, if we can't see it, plain Jane, open rebuke is not the same as scandalizing
You're talking foolish. That's some stupid talk right there.
Someone, attacking someone, calling them all kinds of names when we can...
I have never called you a name. Never.
See it? Last week I posted a video on the young lady.
Yeah, go ahead and do your damage control.
That's out here and all this sexual provocative...
Because you sounding like a hypocrite. That's why you went ahead and you thought you bring that up. That she was the latest victim of yours. And you just doing some damage control. And so you better speak on it. You better speak on it. Because you doing some serious damage control.
Attire, quote, being an evangelist. No. She's doing more.
You don't get to decide whether she's an evangelist or not. Just you judging her. See, that's what you're doing. You're judging her, but you don't know what's in her heart. You're going by the outward appearance, and the Bible tells us not to do that.
See, that's confusion. That's confusion.
No, it's not confusion, and you know what? And so what if it is? So what if it is? Because you know what? You were wrong for exposing her. The very thing you're talking about right now is the very thing that you were guilty of a week ago.
Brothers and sisters, that's an open rebuke. It's not a personal attack on this young woman.
Yes, it was. Because your old self should have covered her, and you should have found a better way to deal with that. You were angered. You were disgusted by her attire. But like I told you before, maybe she's not going to reach your type of audience. She's not probably reaching grandmas. Maybe her audience can relate to her, and they can even relate to her attire. You don't understand none of that. In time, people come into the full knowledge and understanding. But right now, this lady had a zeal for God, and you were so upset because of her what? Attire. Because that's where you're stuck. You're stuck on people's attire. Because you want to appear to be so holy, and you're basing it on nothing but clothes. But like I said, I met a whole lot of devils in long skirts. So your attire does not faze me one bit. And I've seen a whole lot of angels in skinny jeans with holes in them.
But it's a clear, open rebuke. There's a fine line.
You didn't have a right.
But when you done turn your whole channel
That's
to
right,
scandal,
my channel.
You right
It ain't no scandal. It's my channel.
here in these 7 things.
Your channel, your way.
You right here,
And
friend.
my channel,
Enough
my way.
has been said. Till next time.
Yeah, get on out of here, because ain't nobody trying to hear your double standards and your hypocrisy. You are a hypocrite, okay? And you need to repent, and you need to get on track with the real gospel. You have no gospel. You have no fruit. All you got is a truck full of lollipops. So anyway, I'm out of here. Thank you all for tuning in. I had to make this correction, and I will see you on the next video. Peace out.